Today, I'm gonna be ranking the best NFT marketplaces so that way you know which ones are the best ones to go and use and spend your hard-earned money on. My name is Devin Cook and welcome back to Dev Money. And a quick disclaimer on this video, remember that these are just my personal thoughts and opinions. I'm not saying that I'm right. You may be right, you may be wrong, I may be wrong, who knows? So go ahead and leave a comment down below if you disagree or if you do agree with me and let me know why. Now, I'm gonna rank these from God tier down to trash. And first up, we have Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity Marketplace really only sells Axies, obviously, for Axie Infinity, but they do have a pretty good UI. I do kind of like their website and how everything works when purchasing the Axies, so I'm gonna give them a B. Not gonna give them much higher just because they do only sell Axies. Next up is Bitski. Not sure if you're familiar with Bitski. They basically sell a lot of like trading cards, NFL cards. They sell a lot of the candy NFTs, but they do not sell a lot of other mainstream NFTs like Bored Apes and things like that. But one of the benefits of them is they do allow you just to use a credit card. So I'm actually gonna give them an A just for the sake of they are a good marketplace if you want to kind of get into that collectible NFT sports card game, but other than that, they're not really good for much else, so maybe I'll move them down to B. Yeah, let's leave them at B. Next up is the Cardano NFT marketplace, or cnft.io, I believe is what their website is. They basically just sell Cardano NFTs, and I'm probably gonna give them a C for Cardano, obviously, but no, really just because I'm just not a big fan of cnft.io. I'm not a big fan of the marketplace, and I just think that they need, I don't know, maybe more money, maybe bigger players, really putting bigger NFT collections on Cardano blockchain. But overall, maybe it's just me getting mad at the blockchain and the people building out collections on Cardano, but just not a lot of compelling stuff going on in Cardano land. For me, that's my perspective. You may disagree. Next up, we have Coinbase NFT Marketplace. Coinbase NFT Marketplace, new player to the game, but I'm gonna give them an A because number one, it's Coinbase. I'm a fan of Coinbase. How can I not be? This is what I started using crypto with. And I do think they've done their marketplace pretty well. I like that they've tried to implement that social aspect into it. And so for that reason, I'm giving them an A. Everything looks good. It works pretty well. And they're trying to make it kind of more social, which I like. Now, next up is Foundation, which if you've not used Foundation, they're kind of a smaller NFT marketplace. And from my perspective, they're kind of more like an artsy type of marketplace. I really like them. I think if you're really into kind of more artsy style NFTs, kind of, I don't know, they just kind of have a cool vibe to them. I like Foundation. I'd give them an A. Just my thoughts, just my opinions. Next up is Gamestop, which I just made a video on. Gamestop NFT Marketplace, brand new to this space. I do like what they're doing, trying to focus on GameStop being really a power to the players type of place where they're gonna be giving a lot of power to the gaming NFTs and focusing on gaming NFTs quite a bit. I think that's pretty cool. I like their marketplace, but I'm just gonna give it a B because it's not quite, you know, it's not quite A level and definitely not God tier. Now, Immutable X, not honestly the biggest fan of Immutable X as a marketplace. I'm kind of gonna put it in trash just because I'm just not a big fan of it. I like Token Trove a bit better, which I'm gonna get to here in a bit. Now, Larva Labs, honestly, I don't like Larva Labs. I think it gets a C just because they really only sell crypto punks and Meebits and the other Larva Labs NFTs. They're just, I don't know, just for me, I don't like how it's set up a bit. Just it seems a bit old fashioned to me. Maybe that's just my opinion, but that's what I think. So I'm gonna give Larva Labs a C. Now, Liquid Marketplace by Logan Paul, I'm probably gonna give them a B just because I think it's kind of cool what they're doing with the fractionalized NFTs. I don't love everything about the app, but I do give them some points for doing something different. So for that reason, I give them a B. Now, LooksRare, they came in hot on the scene when they came out and they overtook OpenSea in total volume, but that was also because there was a lot of like wash trading going on. So you know, that kind of didn't count. I do like how they also do give a lot of money back to the community. They're trying to really focus on the community. Honestly, if I had a choice right now between OpenSea and using LooksRare, I'm still going with OpenSea, so I'll just give them a B. Magic Eden. Now, Magic Eden, I'm a big fan of. I would say Magic Eden is definitely the first God tier marketplace. I just think it does everything really well. I think they are really the king of Solana NFTs right now. And with them potentially getting into the NFT space with Ethereum, I think that's just gonna move them even up a notch. It makes sense that they're gonna wanna compete with OpenSea. So Magic Eden, God tier all the way. Now, Mintable, not the hugest fan of Mintable, honestly. I don't use them very much. I'm gonna give them a C just because, I don't know, who really uses Mintable? Maybe you do, let me know down below. Next one with NBA Top Shots. Top Shots gets an A. NBA Top Shots was one of the NFTs that really just started taking off at the end of 2020 and start of January 2021. And so I think NBA Top Shots deserves a lot of credit for really kind of igniting the NFT craze in 2021 and getting it all going. So they did get an A. I like their marketplace. I think they do a good job. NFL marketplace, honestly, they're trash. I think, why does the NFL need their own marketplace? From my perspective, they just don't. It's not needed. Go use one of the other marketplaces. That's just my thoughts. Now, as far as Nifty Gateway, I think Nifty Gateway is kind of cool. I'll give them a B. Solid marketplace. Don't use them a ton, especially in comparison to some of the other marketplaces, but I think they do a decent job. OpenSea, of course, OpenSea, it's gonna be a god tier marketplace. Everyone uses OpenSea. I think they've done a really great job over the last couple of months as well, implementing some new features as well and kind of redesigning the website a bit, especially as we've gotten more competition from LooksRare and Magic Eden. OpenSea probably is the GOAT. I'd probably put OpenSea first and then Magic Eden as really top two marketplaces. But also you can't really kind of compare because, you know, Ethereum versus Solana. OpenSea is just now getting into Solana and Magic Eden's probably just now getting into Ethereum. So they're kind of apples and oranges a bit, but soon they'll be apples to apples. Wearable, I think Wearable is a good marketplace. I think that they get a solid A, put them right over here, especially because they give a lot of great information from Wearable Analytics. You get the gas heat maps and everything, and that's really not having anything to do with their marketplace, but I think their marketplace is solid as well. But then they also do get extra points because they give us those extra tools. So I like Wearable. I think they do really well. Now, Reddit NFT marketplace, this is just a rumor right now. So who knows, you know, what this is gonna do. I'm gonna put it in trash right now. It's not out yet, so maybe that's not fair, but I'm gonna put them in trash just because I don't really see myself using the Reddit NFT marketplace really at all. So I'm putting them in trash. Next is Super Rare. I feel like Super Rare is kind of similar to Foundation in that they're kind of artsy, kind of have this real like modern vibe. I'm gonna give them between A and B. What should I do? Are more people gonna be happy or mad no matter where I put them? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm probably gonna put them up here with A tier. I think Super Rare is a pretty good marketplace, a pretty solid choice. Next one is Token Trove. You may not have heard of Immutable X. I definitely think this is a better marketplace than the Immutable X one. I just like Token Trove better. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've used it more, but I think they're pretty solid. Overall, I would probably give them an A just because I would give them an A for Immutable X. If I had to compare against some of the other marketplaces like Coinbase, you know, and Foundation, I'd probably give them a B, probably more realistic. Next one, last one, UFC Strike. They're going straight to trash. Again, just like NFL, why do we need a separate UFC Strike marketplace? Why can't we just have like a sports marketplace where all of the sports NFTs are combined into one? And I know maybe that's not fair because Top Shots I gave an A and Bitski, which does a lot of sports cards, I gave it B. But NFL, UFC, I just think you don't need their own marketplaces. I really wish, you know, you took Top Shots, took NFL, UFC, put them all onto one marketplace, maybe put them on Bitski or something like that, or just create a new one where it's just like, these are the Major League Sports NFTs .io or something like that. Those are all of the NFT marketplaces ranked. Those are my opinions. These are what I think about the God tier, the A's, the B's, the C's, and the trash marketplaces that really I'm not gonna use. Let me know your thoughts down below and whether or not you agree or disagree. And as always, thanks for watching.